alone.
Of course. But businessman all day.
Yeah. Yeah, to actually build a business, yeah, for sure. I mean, and having a team of them, that's a big deal to me.
What else you got?
Actually, so what I liked about this list is that it's going over a lot of shit, like a lot of good stuff in general. Like, there's stuff about time. There's stuff about intelligence.
You're terrible with time, though.
I am terrible with time, but the time deal. Okay, so this is the question about time for our viewers. What is time to you? Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm fucking terrible with time.
But at the same time, you're good at time.
Do I?
You just there's 2 stages of you with your time, because like in business and to grow yourself, that time for that, I think you're great at, and the other half of your life, you're like, time can wait.
Yeah, I mean,
and it's like,
it's definitely, it actually was inspired. My way of thinking was, no, seriously, my way of thinking was definitely inspired by Vegas. So
Vegas?
Yeah, it's
the
so
fuck
fucking,
that you
I
live
know,
at night?
I know.
And your morning is fucking to
Vegas
sleep?
and New York, to be honest, yeah. Yeah, Vegas and New York were the two. Like, Vegas would be for number one, and then...
So you're more of a night person, guaranteed.
Oh, for sure. But, yeah, for sure.
You can make that one right
for
now.
Sure.
What's that question? Are you a morning person or a night person?
I'm definitely a night person, for sure.
Do you get things more done at night or during the day?
Night. Okay. But that's kind of a difficult one.
But that's what I'm saying, because I mean, your work is in the morning, so you have to. Right. But if you had to choose...
Oh, dude, like, I can't choose. It's like a literal can't.
Yeah.
Like, because there's some things that I do that like can't be done. Well, actually, everything can be done in the daytime.
Yeah.
But then let's say that I have a shit ton of energy and I can't go to sleep, which actually does happen a lot. So even though I have a gym here, I can still go into the gym and get that stuff out. But then after that, I'll be fucking energized.
Yep.
And then I'll be able to like start channeling things and then putting them down on paper.
Fuck it.
And then just go ahead and save it for later just in case. But the thing is that while everybody else is sleeping, I'm up and I'm doing stuff. Like, I'm making things happen. Like our episodes.
But see,
like
that's
editing.
that time that you have right there. You're using it to your advantage.
Right. No,
Where
you're
other
absolutely
people
right.
like that have so much energy just fucking binge watch Netflix, or they fucking start doing other shit and.
Yeah, I mean, notice right over there I have an Xbox One. And it's not even plugged in.
You've never even used that thing.
Yeah, I never do. But we're getting the projection screen in here.
Yeah.
So there's so we'll have the drapery over there and everything. But because this room was supposed to be, or is the entertainment room, but it's also our podcast room as well.
Hell yeah.
So but it's basically a multi-functioning room because
we can.
I mean, exactly. But then we'll be able to like have things like in the future episodes. We'll be able to have things on the TV, have another camera going over there.
We should play video games while doing a podcast.
I mean, no, hell no. You'd be so distracted. I can't even play video games for that long.
Really?
Dude, I can't play video games for very long at all.
I don't like playing video games if I play with somebody else.
You do or don't?
I do.
Okay.
I don't like playing by myself.
But what about online?
No, I don't like playing online. Who the fuck are people online? I don't give a fuck who the hell they are.
You know what's weird? Well, it's kind of cool. Like, I think it's a beautiful story in general. But one of my really good friends back whenever I was a kid.
You played with somebody online and became best friends?
No.
Oh.
No. So one of my best friends when I was growing up, his name is Chris George. And me and this dude, we came from different cloths of fabrics for sure. He came from money, and I did not. Mm-hmm. And he got anything he wanted, I did not, because we didn't have that much. So he would be playing. This is long after I moved from Beaumont. He was playing. He would always play video games, the Xbox, every day online.
Every day.
Well, he ended up actually meeting his wife.
Online?
Yeah. playing
Playing
online.
video games?
Yeah, playing
That's
video
pretty
games
cool.
online. That's what I'm saying.
I
think
guess.
I think that's a very beautiful story in general because whenever I remember the day that he told me that he was going to go up to I think it was was it up to Idaho or Washington?
Where she's from?
I think it was Washington, Seattle, Washington, and it was Washington, and because they both moved to Idaho together, Boise, Idaho, and
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what
Because
that's
that's like two things that they have interest in, and then they can always. Like,
they can always
do that together, and that's
they can always go to competitions. They can always compete against each other and shit like that. I think that's a really cool thing. Like if you're, there's
and I don't think video games. To tell you the truth, I had a parent tell me like, "Hey, my kid plays video game." Like, tell you the truth, it's not terrible for kids because
That's how I learned to drive.
their hand-eye coordination that we do in video games. The strategy, it's like damn chess.
Yeah.
Like, shit, where do we go? How, like where to
it's
to
like
look
this one
around the
with puzzles.
routes that you take in cars and these games in GTA where we get around from get away from cops and how to steal. I mean, it's the strategy,
right, though.
the hand-eye coordination to actually flip around, even like fighting games to know, understand, and get your mind to like, hey, this is this without even thinking that all these things you do, multitasking.
You're absolutely right. No, seriously, that's a big deal, and that's like you with
and I
puzzles.
feel like I mean, it's a puzzle.
It's a problem solve.
Yeah, it's a problem solving mentality we have, I guess. But video games is not. I mean, and they it's a good money maker right there.
Yeah. Well, see, like so. For me, going back to this question, what time is to you? Time is for me. I don't. I guess it would be a universal thing. That's kind of not that's a very vague answer, but time.
Time's what you make it.
Time is like. It's kind of hard because I don't really feel like I live on a concept of time in general.
Yeah.
But I do.
Do you worry about time?
I personally don't.
I personally also.
But because
my
wife, if you're lifey, is the one that does our scheduling for events and shit and planning and stuff like that. Yeah. So being that she's so on top of that, like for me, honestly, I don't know how I've been able to get through my life so far.
He'd be messed up without his wife. Tell the truth.
On timing and organization and events and shit like that going on.
Shit, we have things to do and going on today. Oh, oops.
Yeah, seriously, that's really. I feel like that's really how it'd be. I mean, no, seriously, because there's, before I got married, it was one of those things that I had to make sure that I'm on time for everything.
But you were always independent,
dude. Yeah, always.
You were always independent.
It was always just me
riding solo all the time.
Right.
So now that you have that, it's like, do you lean on her on those kind of certain things?
For sure.
Because you have her, or is it because if you didn't have her, you still be better with time?
No, I treat it more like a team effort deal because
of course
there's I feel like I treat it more like a team effort type of deal because she and I both are we help one another out on everything, and that's a great thing and
that's what you want in a relationship.
Of course, and that's one thing that it's really cool to be able to have is somebody like that is on your team being able to be of massive help, and with her
and the same page also.
Oh yeah, I mean with her it's like she has her career and I have my career, and it's a big deal, and she gets stupidly busy just like I do, and she's no different on that side of things. But
when you guys had to put that aside, and I love that you guys can leave work with work, and it's your time. It's
love for sure. I mean,
it's not easy. It's not easy.
Just like everybody. I mean, everybody has their own types of ways that they go through with handling things in general, whatever that may be. But at the same time, we do things the way we do it, and we do it pretty damn successfully, I would say. But last year, that was a big year. That was our wedding. That was just so much shit going on.
That was a great year.
And it was a great year, even though it was
stressful,
a crazy stressful one. Yeah, for sure. But it was still one of those things that we were able to really come together still at the end of the day. And that's how one of the beautiful things about us is that even at the end of the day, if the day was super shit, we never really go to bed upset with one another. Mm-hmm. We never really do that.
That's key.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of the keys.
No, it's key, bro.
I mean, because why would you want to go to sleep upset and then you wake up the next morning still upset and you got nothing done?
I'm not that kind of person either. I hate that.
Did you just draw a dick?
That's a key.
That looks like a dick.
Your dick's fucked up, bro.
No, that looks like a dick. I think he just drew a, and he calls that a key. You see how I might think that's a dick?
We said key, bro. It's a key. Okay.
I mean, I see it now, but I don't know of many keys that... Oh, actually, the old style ones.
Yeah.
The old keys only have 2 teeth on it. I gotcha.
Come on, man.
You distracted me with that one. Sorry.
Jeez.
I thought it was really funny.
Oh, I see what you did. I can see... Oh, you thought it was balls?
Yeah.
Balls in the dick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's key because even like in my relationships with my friends and my brother, like people see me, my brother. One time we had like a big old argument about something stupid, and we were screaming face to face about about to fight or something, and then everybody's all worried about us. I'm like, no, we're fine. We're not screaming, but we're like super screaming at each other. And the next day, we're cool. We're like, hey, let's go hang out. Let's go have breakfast or something. And everybody was worried that we weren't going to talk. I'm like, why wouldn't we talk? That was yesterday. Move on. We weren't mad about it. We're not going to, have that judge or that.
And that's a cool thing.
I live like that all the time with my buddies. If they fucked up, the next day, hey, we're good. Like, that's what friends are for. That's what brothers are for. That's what
you see, like, on that side of things, so, like, okay, let me ask you this. So if you had a family member, like a brother or sister or something like that you told your piece to, like you were giving them your 2 cents about whatever it is, like how you feel about a situation, and they did not get back with you, or they just like had a hissy fit or their panties in a bundle and did not communicate with you whatsoever for months, how would you be affected by that?
I'd be pretty pissed. I don't know, but I'm that kind of person where like if somebody doesn't love me, or somebody hates on me or doesn't reply to me, I still give effort like to love them, and they'd come around seeing that like I'm giving my time and effort to try and like, hey, we shouldn't be this way. You shouldn't push me away because of this. Like I'm only doing this because I'm thinking you're gonna be with me for the rest of my life, or like as a brother or sister or a cousin or something like that. Like we're blood. I feel like family should always be there for them for any time, and I feel like sometimes people are very sensitive in that way and just drop family members left and right, and I don't think that's cool. But like I think like I said, I move on, and what past is past. Sometimes your emotion gets the best of you, and people take criticism differently, and I give them the love that even I want to receive. And then when they see that, they maybe I messed up, and they'll come around without even saying sorry. So
what if they didn't tell you sorry for not talking to you for this amount of time? What would you? I wouldn't.
How would that affect you? I wouldn't. See, I still wouldn't do differently. I wouldn't act differently towards them. My behavior and the way, because I'm very positive. I have a lot of energy. Obviously. I want to bring that out. Because you can tell if I'm being different. You can tell if I'm trying to like my body your body language. My body language speaks for himself. So
it's like you're like me. You sometimes have it written on your face.
And
like, what's going on?
If I'm mad at you, you fucking know. Like I have a coworker that I work with, and like I think she has a hard way of expressing sorry. and she'll try to like just like she'll be dancing and kind of like bump me and stuff. I'm like, don't, like, you back the fuck up. Like, you piss me off. I need just a little bit of time because the way you're acting is no bueno. But yeah. So back to time.
Yeah. Well, actually, there's other ones on here that I think is a lot more important. Or, well, I think it's a really cool thing. This one, what exactly is good about, or what exactly is it about good jokes that makes people laugh? I thought that was.
So we're stuck in this moment of time. Two worlds together, but they won't combine.